Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you about what is tendering. We are going to be starting about from the basics. So now to tell you about tendering in the most simplified way, I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so now let's say I want to construct a bungalow. So for that, the first process that I'm going to do is I'm going to find out someone who will do that job for me, who will do that project for me. So what I'll do is I'll invite people, I'll offer people to do that job for me, to do that project for me. So now basically what I'm doing here is I'm offering people to do the job for a particular amount of money in a particular time and under the whole specified conditions. So that is nothing but inviting tender. So going by the definition, tender is an offer which incorporates the sum of money, time and other conditions that are required to carry out the project. Now after that, what people who are willing to do the project are going to be do, so they'll submit their proposal. They'll first analyze the project. They'll analyze the what the project is going to be about, and then they will submit their proposal about how they will be doing their job, about what amount of money they will charge. Hello, am I audible properly?
No, there's some background noise. Please try to fix that.
Am I audible now? Hello.
Yes, but there is still background noise.
Okay, one second. One who wants their project to get done, that is client is the one who's going to be inviting the tender, and contractor is the one who's going to be submitting the tender. That means he is going to be applying for the tender and is going to be bidding for the tender. Okay, next slide. Okay, now previously the whole tendering procedure which I just mentioned used to be carried out completely offline. That means it used to be carried out on all papers and all documentation procedure, right from invitation to everything. It used to be carried out in offline mode, but with changing times it is converted into complete online cycle, and this is nothing but e-tendering. So without mentioning more details, e-tendering is the facilitation of the complete tendering process, right from inviting the tender, that is a tender notice, to submission of bid, placing the contract, and everything is done in electronic way, that is through online method. Okay, so next slide. Okay, now why have we switched from the offline one to the e-tendering method? Is because it is having very much benefits over the traditional method. The first benefit is that it is very easy to use. Now, because the procedure is carried out using the website, it is very simple compared to the traditional method. Now, because there is much more automation which is used, less manual work is done, all the documentation procedure and everything is done using automation and using online media. It has become more faster and more accurate. Also, because it is through the complete official website, there's no scope for corruption, which used to take place when it was done in offline way. But now it is more organized and more structured, and bidders are already guided through the entire tendering process. Next slide. Okay, now I'll tell you about what the tendering process is like in a general, from a general point of view. So first, it is decided uh, before all the invitation of tender and before everything else. First, it is decided about how the contract is going to be procured, the procurement method, whether it is going to be open or only one contractor is going to be invited. This method is first of all decided. Then development of tender list is done. तो हम किसको किसको इनवाइट करने वाले हैं टेंडर में बिड करने के लिए, वो उसके बाद डिसाइड किया जाता है। दैट इज़ द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ टेंडर लिस्ट। उसके बाद जो भी लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, वॉट एवर टेंडर के लिए जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स लगते हैं, उनका एक लिस्ट बनाया जाता है। ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन थिंग इज डन। Now, when all these things are done, all the drawing, design, all the standards, specifications, everything is done, then the tender notice is given out. The invitation for tender or calling of tender, what you call, is done. Now, in that, all the information about the project, the amount of money, that is the estimated cost of the project, and all these details are given out in the notice. Also, the in the tender document, all the details about the project are mentioned. So, what contractors are going to be doing is they're going to be preparing their tender documents, their tender bid in particular, and they're going to be submitting that bid. Once the bid submission is done, after that the executive engineer or the engineer in charge is going to be receiving that tenders, and opening of tenders is going to be taking place. Now this is done in a very particular way because there shouldn't be any malpractice happening over here. After the tenders are opened, they are evaluated for technical aspect and for financial aspect as well. And once the both evaluations are done, then the tender award is given and contract is signed between the awarded contract and between the client. Now, to clear out a myth between y'all or between everyone, the myth is that it is always believed that the cheapest one wins or the lowest bid wins, but it is not true. And this is because even if like it's partially true, kind of true it is, because even though the lowest bid is considered uh, to be given the contract, it is evaluated for the technical aspect and financial aspect. ये देखा जाता है कि वो पर्टिकुलर कॉन्ट्रैक्टर एबल है क्या वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए, ऐसे कुछ भी रैंडम नहीं दिया है, वो इवेल्युएट करता है। अगर इफ देयर एनी डाउट इज फाउंड आउट दैट द बिड इज नॉट प्रॉपर्ली analyzed or anything, then that bid is rejected. So it is not always that the cheapest wins. Okay. So now next, I'm going to be handing over the presentation to Devashish to explain you about the further things. Thank you.
Okay. Hey guys, good evening. Right. So I hope you've understood as much as Ruja has said. So it's very basic. Okay. So tenders are government contracts, and to win those contracts, you have to prove that you're worthy of it, right? And that you can do the work. So generally, the biggest tenders in the states, okay, even in the country, they are used and they are delivered via e-tendering, right? So like L&T's biggest ever contract of about 25,000 crores. Okay, it's not at all a small amount, right? So 25,000 crores of a construction of high-speed rail from Mumbai to Ahmedabad. So this was also done through e-tendering. Okay, and this is all of it. All the e-tendering is done through this one particular website that we have, right? So it's this. I'm gonna show it to you guys. So it's this government system for e-procurement or also e-tendering. So the same way that we have this website for the central public procurement, the same way we have it for state governments as well. So here you can see a tender Maharashtra government website. So what generally is the process when you are a new contractor who's starting to learn about tendering? Okay, so whatever your first step is to start by getting enrolled, right? So getting enrolled is the first part that we get to do, right? So over here you can see the how detailed everything is for enrollment even as a contractor. So where you have your company name, your preferential bidder, what's your login ID, what's your corresponding email, your address, right? PAN number, establishment year, etc., etc. All these details are necessary, and they ask you this while you are registering, just so you can try and compete for the tenders. But now there's a question of which tenders are we actually looking for, right? Which tenders are we looking at? So over here, there's a section where you can search for all different tenders that are there. And there's an open tender and limited tender. So basically, what an open tender is that there are no restrictions or there is no preferential system that is there. Any contractor in this country can bid for this open tender. And whereas in limited tenders, what we have is there are classes that are specified, and there are invitations that are sent for particular contractors, and only they can bid for that tender. Right. So let's just go ahead. There's an IIT Madras tender there. Okay, that's an open tender. Oh. So there's not one, there are many tenders that are there, as you can see in front of you. So there's a design and supply installation for in-out gate at IIT Madras. There's one for construction of auditorium. Then there's a proposed construction of new building of G+1 floor. So, okay. So government tenders are not done for a particular particular works. There's not just RCC. There are each and everything that you can think of for construction and its maintenance as well. So if you go for Pune district, there's one tender that says for just for the delivery of water tankers, right? So that's also there. Then this is how you start. So when you open a tender, this you can see all the details of it. Okay, so it's an open tender. It's an item rate. There are a number of item rate type of contract. It's a type of contract that is being used for this particular tender. And so there's only one particular currency, that is Indian rupees, that is allowed. There are two number of covers, which is usually a financial one and a technical aspect. These are the two covers that are there. Over here you can see the fee, pre-qualification and technical. Okay, so that is what goes in your first cover or your first folder. And then in the second part is what goes is your financial data, whether how financially stable are you, how independent are you financially to do this whole project. And then there are other details that are given below, like where the works have to be done, what is the bid opening date, till when is the last date you can submit your bid, right? So bid submission start date and bid submission end date. So here you can see is 10th May 3 p.m. is the last date where you can submit your bid if you're a contractor, your bid for this particular works. On 11th May, this bid would be open and the judging would start, right? So over here you can see there are other documents. There is the tender notice, there are tender documents, additional documents, and the BOQ. So BOQ is basically a bill of quantities, which tells you in detail about what works you have to do as a contractor on site. So tender notices are usually free to download, but to download the other documents, tender documents, additional documents, okay, for that you have to first pay the tender fee that is there. So once you're done, then you have all these documents, that tender documents and additional documents that you have to submit along with your BOQ and your tender bid before the last deadline. Okay, and then what happens is all your technical aspects are checked, okay, by the engineers in the government. all PWD or Public Works Department, all the engineers, they take your tender, they take your documents, and they go through it and they check it whether do you have the necessary resources or not for doing the same work that has been mentioned before, right? So similarly, extremely similarly, is your government tender for state. So these are central and there's a state. So that's the basic difference. So next, and now what I'm gonna talk about is what we bring to you as e-tendering team of Nirmiti 2021. What is it that we bring to you, right? So during this, we are gonna uh, in this event, what we have tried to do is give you the whole experience of how the whole process of e-tendering occurs. Okay, so it's gonna include two major rounds. That's gonna be your bid submission and legal documents checking, and a question and answer session. Question and answer session. So for the bid and legal documents, yes, I do have an example of the document submitted. So what's going to be happening is I'm going to show you a document. So it's not really that easy to fill a bid, and getting a bid ready is requires a lots of legal documents. So I'm just going to show you one of them. So okay, what you can see in front of you is an affidavit. So it's a basic affidavit that needs to be filled by all companies during submission of their bid, and it's editing. So its format changes from company to company usually, but the basic format is as is shown, right? So this is basically a state, so you just put in Maharashtra. Yeah, this is the 6-digit number that we have, so I'm just going to put, right? So now what all the participants you all are going to be doing is you will be given the formats of these documents, and you will have to edit these documents so that they are directed towards your single company. So you have to just select a company name for your liking, right? So if the person name is whatever your name is, okay. So suppose Ajay Singh on behalf of your company, that's going to be Singh Contractors. So this is just a made up company, and which will have a made up address. You can use your local address if you want. Okay, so this place is going to be Pune for me, and it's going to be today's date, that is 27/04/21, right? So once you're done editing this, I request all the participants that what you should do is save these documents in a PDF format, right? Just save them in a PDF format and then upload them. Okay, so I'm just gonna get back into PPT. Right. So along with that, you will have a BOQ of yourself. Okay, that will be given to you, and you will have to put in your own rates using the state schedule rates that are used for Maharashtra. And when you submit that document, after your submission, those documents will be checked by us, by the faculty, and by the volunteers, and you will proceed to the next round. So for here, it's all your choice that how you want to portray your company while sending your documents, whether it's a very successful company, whether it's doing good, right? what's its name, where it is located, what is its expertise, what works it has done before. Okay, all of this is completely up to you. Okay, so next we have is our Q&A session. That is going to be a round 2. So for our question and answer session, we will be having faculties from our college as well as guests that will be coming from outside from the industry to judge and to test how much your knowledge is there for tendering, as well as how good you can, how well you have submitted your bid, right? After our question and session, there will be, that is our last round, that is our question and answer session. So next what we have, okay, so it's the basic thing that I want to tell you, that be honest. Okay, nobody is going to judge you if you don't know all the answers, right? Nobody knows all the answers, correct? Everyone has some lackings, everyone is in a learning process, right? So be honest to yourself, be honest to us, so that we can judge all of you fairly, right? So what's in it for people, all of you, right? So we have a cash prize of 10,000 rupees for the top 3 winners. We have certificates for all participants and trophies for the winners too, right? And all of this you have to sit comfortably at home and do it on your laptop. That's it. You don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to travel. Okay, it's all at the comfort of your home, and you guys have a lot of time to do it also. So the problem statement that will be releasing, it will be releasing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay, so tomorrow morning 9 a.m. your problem statement is going to be releasing. So if any of you guys have not yet registered, I request all of you that you register as soon as possible. Okay, now there are some basic ground rules that are there. Okay, so our basic ground rules are that all documents that you're going to be submitting, make sure that it's in the name of a single company. Okay, we don't want it to be confusing for any of us. So if you're creating one company, just keep it constant throughout your submission. Okay, next is that no submissions after the deadline will be entertained. Okay, be on time. You guys have enough time to edit all documents, prepare your tender bid and submit it. So you guys have 25 hours. Okay, 10 a.m. on 29th of April is your deadline for when you have to submit your bids. So make sure to do it before that. Candidates need to ensure the authenticity of the submission. Okay, so now make sure that what you're doing it on your own, because otherwise it's just not fair. Okay, maybe some of you have your parents who are in a contracting firm, maybe some of you have friends, cousins who are working in government jobs, who have more knowledge of this. So taking their help is uh, not really correct. Okay, and then the candidates need to ensure that all our submissions of the PDFs are clear. Okay, so it isn't that there are blur images that have been uploaded or blur PDFs that have been submitted, so that it is difficult for us to judge. Okay, kindly don't lock or encrypt your files while you're submitting them. Okay, because they won't be accepted for the event. It causes only chaos. As I mentioned earlier, that you all should use your state scheduled rates for 2021 for all resources of items. Okay, so state scheduled rates includes everything that you might require for your BOQ and for creating your own rates, which includes labor, which includes material, which includes transport. It includes everything, correct? Okay, so next during our question and answer session, it's going to be mandatory for all of you to have your audio and video to be on at all times while you are being judged. Okay. So SSR of March 2021, you can as soon as you Google it, SSR 2021, there's a link of Nagpur government that has already sent that has already been uploaded. If you have trouble finding it, I will share a link with you guys. Okay. Next, so if you guys haven't registered, this is the correct time for you guys to register. Okay, so you can freely ask your doubts now, so that we even have our faculty with us who can help us answer your doubts. One second. Right. So where do you have to submit the documents? Correct. I'm sorry. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., you all will be provided with an individual Google Drive link that will only be accessible by your own email IDs. Okay. So after that, using those links, the documents, using those links, you have to upload your documents on those links. You will find the legal documents and the BOQ already present in the link when you open it. You have to download it from there, edit them, and re-upload them on the drive. Okay. So can we get a recording of this session? Sure. This recording will be shared with you guys after the session is over. And you enter the 6-digit number that is there is the pin code of your area. Okay. The Jignesh, answering your question. Okay. So we have already set up a problem statement. We already have a BOQ ready for particular works that will be revealed to you tomorrow morning. And you have to quote your rates. You don't have to create a BOQ from scratch. Okay. Is it a group event? No, it is not a group event. It is an individual event, right? All the entries that have been are individual. Okay. Can you please explain the competition again? Right. So basically what you are doing is you are going to assume that you yourself are a contractor. Okay? You yourself are a contractor, and we as acting clients want to get some work done. So you have to quote your rate of at how much money you can do that work. And you have to edit your financial and your technical documents to support your bid. Okay. If you say that you can do that work at XYZ price, you should have that capital holding power, right? And you should have the technical what do you call them? Okay, technical knowledge or the correct right engineers to do it. You should have the right machinery to do it. So that is how you are going to be judged. So that is the basic competition.
Someone is
Okay. The question answer session for round 2 will be held on 29th of Feb from 3 p.m. onwards. Okay. this whole schedule of things will be shared with you guys, so don't worry about the schedule. हिंदी और मराठी, ओके। तो जैसे मैं बता रहा था कि तुम ये इवेंट में क्या करना है आपको, कि आपको एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, आप खुद एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर ऐसा अज्यूम करना है, और आपको आपका एक बिड बनाना है, जो कि जिसमें आप वो काम कितने पैसों के लिए करेंगे वो दिया होगा, ठीक है। वो आपको तैयार करना है और उसको आपको सबमिट करना है। आपको जो गूगल ड्राइव की लिंक दी होगी, गूगल ड्राइव की लिंक पे वो सारे लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स होंगे, और जो बिड के डॉक्यूमेंट्स है और टेंडर नोटिस है वो भी होगी। उसको आपको वहाँ से डाउनलोड करना है, एडिट करना है, और फिर वहीं पे सबमिट करना है, ओके। So stamp paper mentioned in it is the stamp paper is the affidavit, okay, which says that you on behalf of your company are doing the works of that particular tender, okay. Next, स्टार्टिंग से बताओ हिंदी में, ठीक है। Which authority accepts the government tenders? The government of India accepts the government tenders. The Public Works Department is one who oversees all the operation. जो Public Works Department होता है, PWD होता है, वो सारे गवर्नमेंट टेंडर्स का ओवरसी करता है और ध्यान देता है कि इसमें क्या सही है क्या नहीं, ठीक है। तुम्हारे जो फर्स्ट राउंड में जजमेंट होने वाला है वो इस पे होने वाला है कि तुम लोग ने तुम्हारा रेट किस तरीके से किया है, और तुम लोग ने तुम्हारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स सही से एडिट किए हैं या नहीं किए हैं। क्वेश्चन आंसर राउंड विल बी बेस्ड ऑन टेंडरिंग। वो टेंडरिंग से ज्यादा तुम लोग ने तुम्हारे जो बिड प्रिपेयर की है उसके ऊपर होगा, कि उसमें तुम लोग को थोड़ा बहुत एक्सप्लेन करना होगा कि तुम लोग ने वो बिड किस तरीके से प्रिपेयर किया। हाउ टू गेट अ स्टैम्प पेपर का फॉर्मेट आपको दिया जाएगा, ठीक है। शॉर्ट स्टेप्स में बताता हूँ, रुकिए जरा 1 मिनट, ठीक है। ठीक है, तो आपका फर्स्ट स्टेप होगा कि आपको आपके रजिस्ट्रेशन जो जिस ईमेल आईडी से आपने रजिस्टर किया है हमारे वेबसाइट पे, ठीक है, या जिस ईमेल आईडी से आपने गूगल फॉर्म्स के थ्रू रजिस्टर किया है, उस ईमेल आईडी के साथ आपको एक गूगल ड्राइव का लिंक शेयर किया जाएगा, ठीक है। वो गूगल ड्राइव के लिंक में आपके सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स होंगे, ठीक है। जिन डॉक्यूमेंट्स को आपको एडिट करना है, जिन डॉक्यूमेंट्स को आपको एडिट करना है और उनको वापस वहीं पे सबमिट करना है, वो होने के बाद उनका चेकिंग होगा, ठीक है। वो चेकिंग होने के बाद अगर उसमें कुछ गलतियां ना हो, अगर वो ज़्यादा करके सही सारे हो, ठीक है, तो आप नेक्स्ट राउंड में जाओगे, और उसके बाद नेक्स्ट राउंड में जाने के बाद उसके वहाँ पे आपका क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन होगा, ठीक है। बट विल वी नीड टू अपलोड द डॉक्यूमेंट्स ऑन ई-टेंडर वेबसाइट और आपको वेबसाइट पे जाके डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड नहीं करने हैं, आपको गूगल ड्राइव की लिंक दी जाएगी, वहाँ पे आपको डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड करने हैं। द सबमिशन की डेडलाइन एक ही है, जो है 10 AM ऑन 29 अप्रैल 2021, ठीक है। जिसकी बिड सबसे एक्यूरेट होगी और जिसकी बिड में कोई प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं होंगे, ठीक है, और फैकल्टी और जो जज करने आएंगे उनको उनका जो डिसीजन होगा उसके हिसाब से विनर्स डिक्लेयर किए जाएंगे। Purpose of this workshop is to make you understand how the e-tendering process is, ठीक है। ई-टेंडरिंग का प्रोसेस कैसा होता है वो आपको समझाने के लिए ये वर्कशॉप रखा है। उसके साथ ही साथ कि जो निर्मित इवेंट होने वाला है ई-टेंडरिंग का, उसमें प्रोसेस कैसे होगा, उसमें आपको किस तरीके से आगे जाना है वो आपको समझाने का प्रयास है। पुणे रेट्स नहीं होते, पुणे रेट्स 2018 के बाद अभी तक आए नहीं है। स्टेट रेट्स यूज किए जाएंगे महाराष्ट्र के 2021 के, एंड वही आपको यूज करने हैं। पहले राउंड में स्क्रीनिंग होने के बाद सेकेंड राउंड में Q&A में एंट्री है क्या? हाँ है। ठीक है, क्वेश्चन इंग्लिश में होंगे या हिंदी में, जिस लैंग्वेज में आप कंफर्टेबल हो उस लैंग्वेज में आपका Q&A सेशन होगा। ठीक है, रेट्स आपके साथ बाद में ग्रुप पे शेयर किए जाएंगे। राजकुमार, आपका क्वेश्चन समझा नहीं जरा। You cannot join in as a spectator. If you want to be in the event, you have to register for the event. टेंडर अमाउंट के डिफरेंस अलग अलग चीज़ों से होता है कि आप स्टेट शेड्यूल रेट सही से यूज़ कर रहे हो कि नहीं कर रहे हो। उसके साथ ही साथ अगर आपके जो प्रॉफिट मार्जिन होते हैं वो किस तरीके से आप यूज़ कर रहे हो। ठीक है, आपका रेट आपने सही से निकाला है या नहीं, उसके ऊपर से सबके अमाउंट डिफरेंट आएंगे। ठीक है, राजकुमार को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं क्या? राजकुमार, अनम्यूट करके जरा आपका क्वेश्चन कहिए।
हेलो, गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग।
हाँ सर, राजकुमार बात कर रहा हूँ मैं। मेरा ये डाउट था सर, आपने अभी वो जो स्टैम्प पेपर का जो बताया,
करेक्ट,
वो स्टैम्प पेपर मतलब हम जेन्यून यूज करते हैं, मतलब कैसा है
वो जेन्यून नहीं है, वो उसका एक फॉर्मेट है। ठीक है, वो एक
मैंने क्यों
एग्जाम्पल है।
पूछा, बिकॉज इट्स स्टैम्प पेपर नो।
हाँ नहीं, वो जेन्यून नहीं है, वो उसका एक फॉर्मेट है कि वो एक्चुअल में कैसा होता है कि अगर जब आप आगे जाके कोई एक्चुअल रियल लाइफ के टेंडर भरोगे तो उसके वक्त आपको।
मैंने इसलिए पूछा बिकॉज इट्स स्टैम्प पेपर और उसका मिस यूज नहीं होना चाहिए, इसलिए
करेक्ट करेक्ट,
थोड़ा सा मन में आ गया, इसलिए पूछ लिया।
नहीं बिल्कुल सही, तो ये सिर्फ एक फॉर्मेट है, ये रियल नहीं है। ठीक है।
यस यस। और सर आपने जो स्टेप्स बताए
हम्म,
उसमें जो बीओक्यू मतलब आपका वो स्टेट रेट्स आप देने वाले हैं हमको या हमें ढूंढना है?
BOQ क्या?
स्टेट रेट्स जो आपने बताए ना,
हाँ वो
वो हमें
आपको,
ढूंढने में है।
वो आपको ढूंढना है। हम सभी
ओके,
करके देंगे तो आप क्या करेंगे?
आप हमको क्या क्या देने वाले हैं अभी इसमें?
तो आपको जो लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स है उनके फॉर्मेट मिलेंगे और
ओके
आपको BOQ के क्वांटिटीज मिलेंगे।
ओके
ठीक है, सर्टिफिकेट्स के बेनिफिट्स जो है, सर्टिफिकेट्स जो आपका बनने वाला है इस बार का, उसमें खासियत ये है कि वो अगर आप 40 साल बाद भी अगर उसको ट्रैक बैक करना चाहो कि ये सर्टिफिकेट अभी वो 40 साल बाद भी वैलिड होगा। ठीक है, और ये सर्टिफिकेट आपको एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर के लिए आगे हेल्प करेगा इंटरव्यूज में भी, कि अगर आप दिखाओगे कि आपका कोई इंटरव्यू ले रहा है कि हाँ मैंने ई टेंडरिंग का एक वर्कशॉप किया था, उस पे उसकी कंपटीशन में भी पार्टिसिपेट किया था। ठीक है,
रेज्यूम में ऐड कर सकते हैं क्या हम लोग ये?
हाँ रेज्यूमे में आप ऐड कर सकते हो, बिल्कुल कर सकते
और सर आपने जो बताया ई टेंडरिंग का वर्कशॉप, मतलब ये ई टेंडरिंग का जो वर्कशॉप है, ये
हो।
जो
हाँ
29-30 को हेल्ड होने वाला है, वैसे उतना ही है ना, या उसके बाद भी आपका कोई है ई टेंडरिंग का?
नहीं, उतना ही है।
जी।
ओके। ऑनलाइन ऑनलाइन फॉर्म और सॉफ्ट कॉपी एक ही चीज़ होती है, और वो ऑनलाइन ही आपको जो सर्टिफिकेट्स है वो इशू किए जाएंगे।
अभी आपके इस टेंडर के लिए हमको वेबसाइट पे जाना पड़ेगा क्या?
टेंडर के लिए आपको आपकी गूगल लिंक मिलेगी, उसके अंदर सारे डिटेल्स होंगे। ठीक है।
सिर्फ एडिट करना है?
हाँ। ठीक है। तो सर्टिफिकेट्स इशूड विल बी इन ऑनलाइन फॉर्म। गूगल ड्राइव लिंक, आपकी गूगल ड्राइव लिंक आपको मिलेगी कल सुबह 9 बजे। सिर्फ लोएस्ट बिड के हिसाब से सिलेक्शन नहीं होता है कभी भी। ठीक है। जब भी आपका टेंडर बिड होता है तो उसमें बहुत सारे कंसिडरेशंस रहते हैं, टेक्निकल और एज एंड फाइनेंशियल दोनों। ठीक है। सिर्फ लोएस्ट बिड है इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि आप टेंडर जीत जाते हो, ये एक बहुत बड़ा मिसकंसेप्शन है। एसएसआर का लिंक आपको मैं भेज दूंगा, जैसे ही आप हमारे सेशन खत्म होता है उसके बाद आपको एसएसआर का लिंक भेज दिया जाएगा। ठीक है। तो एक सेकंड। ठीक है। सो 28 29 ठीक है। तो सेकेंड राउंड डिपेंड्स ऑन फर्स्ट राउंड। यस, फर्स्ट राउंड में स्क्रीनिंग होने वाली है क्या? हाँ, होगी। टेंडर फॉर्मेट एडिट करके कब सबमिट करना है? मैंने अभी आपके चैट पे डेडलाइन डाली है। ऑन व्हाट कंक्लूजन द टेंडर इज एक्सेप्टेड। अगर आपके सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स सही है, आपकी टेंडर बिड भी सही, करीब करीब सही है, तो फिर उसको एक्सेप्ट किया जाता है। ठीक है। तो एक ध्यान देना है कि अगर आप लोग को इस इवेंट में पार्टिसिपेट करना है तो उसके लिए रजिस्ट्रेशन करना कंपलसरी है, राइट? तो अगर आपने अभी तक रजिस्टर नहीं किया है तो उसको हमारे वेबसाइट पे www.mitwpunirmiti.com पे जाके रजिस्टर करें। और हमारे सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स भी है, फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम और लिंक्डइन पे, जहाँ पे आपको पूरे इवेंट के अपडेट्स मिलेंगे। रजिस्टर यानी अगर आप डिप्लोमा के लिए है तो आपके लिए एक अलग से एंट्री है। ठीक है। और अगर आप डिग्री से है तो उसके लिए आपका वेबसाइट पे अलग रजिस्ट्रेशन है। स्टेट रेट्स यूज करने हैं, पुणे रेट्स नहीं। मास्टर्स के स्टूडेंट्स अलाउड है, बिल्कुल अलाउड है। अगर आप पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहते हैं तो उसमें आपको कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है। हाँ, आपको बिल्कुल ऐड करना है वो सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स परसेंटेज, ठीक है, जो भी है आप वो आपके हिसाब से आपको सही से ऐड करना है। ठीक है, तो अगर आप, मैंने अभी एक चैट बॉक्स में आपके साथ एक लिंक शेयर की है। सो एक फीडबैक है, एनोनिमस फीडबैक है, ताकि आप जेन्युइनली बता सके कि आपको वर्कशॉप में कैसा लगा, आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था वर्कशॉप का। और उसी के साथ इसमें हमारे वेबसाइट भी मेंशन की है, जहाँ पे आप जाके रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं। टेंडर नोटिस आपको ड्राफ्ट नहीं करनी है, टेंडर नोटिस आपको ड्राफ्ट नहीं करनी है। टेंडर नोटिस हम ड्राफ्ट की हुई है, वो कल सुबह रिलीज होगी। ओके, सो राजकुमार, लिंक जो इसमें है वो एक फीडबैक फॉर्म का लिंक है, आप एक बार खोल के देख सकते हैं चाहिए तो। ईएमडी और सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट सेम नहीं होता प्रथमेश। जो ईएमडी होता है वो अर्नेस्ट मनी डिपॉजिट होता है और सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट अलग होता है, ठीक है। अच्छा, एक सेकंड। ऑल अटेंडीज, अब देख लीजिए एक बार अगर लिंक दिख रही है कि नहीं। वो आपको कल ही पता चलेगा सिद्धांत।